Hello and welcome to a new team review. Today again, Masters Classic. I can always want to swap between Element Cup and Masters, so we can kind of have content for everybody, as I had a lot of people say, oh no, I have nothing for Masters, make Element Cup content. And other people say, oh no, why should I invest anything in Element Cup, make Masters content? So today we're gonna take a look at this team where you don't even need any raids or anything like this. You get the Melmetal out of these boxes, which you can get from Pokemon Home, which is basically for free. You have Excadrill in a lot of events, so I actually was able to get Hundo, I think that's actually out of a quest or something, and Dragonite, which is in the game for years. So yeah, this team was actually super fun to play. And you see, I saw my rating in the beginning. Our rating is back on the screen, which I think is super awesome. Now you can always have some kind of indication again on where the games were, which is always the better thing for the people. And no one can really fake stuff or anything like that. You still see rating from me drop sometimes when I just put in all the battles at once. Here I just selected basically I started at the one time and then just put everything in there after that. So all those battles are in a row now, and I put them as a single battle in there, so they all basically have the correct order there, which is fine. We played this team with double Steel in the back and Dragonite in the lead. You already saw me using this kind of team in Ultra League, and yeah, you saw also my rating there. It was 2690. I already was at 2960. So what happened? I also have bad days, and it actually happens to everybody. So if someone is out there and has bad days in Global League, you're not alone. Everybody has this. Some more or less than other people. For me this season, I think that was actually my first bad day, where I had 2 sets with my Ember, which you saw yesterday, or the day before actually. And yeah, the other 3 sets I tried to actually play something correct and normal, and it didn't work out really well, as you might have seen there. I think then it was C-Day anyway. It was C-Day, the game's always a bit a year for me, but I went not a single time positive in those sets during the C-Day. So my rating dropped to 2690. We're currently on a Sunday where I'm commentating and battling in those battles. And yeah, now I gained back 109 points again with this team today, and only went positive in every set. And I played it for every set as well. And this team was really amazing then. So I'm back now, I think, at 2799 or something. I think 99, something around there, 2800 rating, somewhere around there. So was pretty solid with this team. I didn't win 5-0 once. I think I went 4-1 3 times or 2 times, and the rest 3 2s. But there were a lot of games which I also misplayed a bit, which I could have won, which is totally okay. And sometimes I just also did other stuff. That's why you see me just not attacking there with my Excadrill. I did something else for someone else during that time, and I was oh, maybe I should also play this game. Oops. But here we have Togekiss against us. Has a Dialga in the back. Can we still win this game? Would be interesting. We have to bait him here a lot. You have still 2 shields. We have 2 shields. It's gonna be interesting if we can still win this match. Sadly, I think he has a breakpoint against our Melmetal with his Dragon Breath, which is kind of sad, but it is fine, and we hope that we can get another one, maybe? We get another shield here with the Rock Slide bait. Now we can go for double superpower. Actually, I think I'm gonna swap out of here now. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out of here. I want to get the Dragonclaw out because the Dragonclaw would have KO'd him here, but we throw at the same time. I catch the move, my opponent goes into the Togekiss, and what I have to do now is get off this match up with 1 move stored already. So what I have to do here is build up to another Rock Slide after this. I have to shield this and then build up to another Rock Slide. So we have 90 energy and we can go for a Rock Slide and a Superpower. And we're going to be able to win this game thanks to that, because Melmetal just destroyed the core of Togekiss and Dialga, which is beautiful. And even though we lost lead there, we won. I basically built this team as not a crazy idea or anything like that, but I built this team specifically to counter a certain team. I think we already battled this team already in this video, but I didn't say it there. But I think we're gonna battle this team again, so I'm gonna say it in there. But there's a really common team in Masters right now, which I really dislike, and I always want to beat this team right now. And This team completely hard counters that. There's nothing my opponent can do when they run this team. And yeah, this team is actually kind of only around the Excadrill there, which I kind of wanted to try out. I built this after the C-Day. Spent all my dust from the C-Day already into Pokemon. I also have level 50 Pokemon now for the level 50 Master League in raids. So maybe I'm gonna try them out as well soonish and show what there. And yeah, this does not look too good for us right now in this position. My opponent has a Mewtwo. For me, Mewtwo, I think they're the worst thing to handle. But I think my opponent just wins this game here because of all the extra moves he gets in. He has one extra move, there's a second extra move. It's just like, so annoying. It's like, and I don't get an extra move in. Either like both get the extra move in or like no one get the extra move in. But like this, it's just like so dumb. Here we can go, yeah, he has the Air Beam, which is currently the correct move in my opinion on it. We can go on the Dragonite, can go for a move. We have to hope that he shields us. No one would shield us ever here, so this is gonna be like a game which we definitely not gonna win here, which is okay, but we can just go for another Dragonite. This is gonna be it for this game, and the Dragon also not gonna be able to KO him as he has a still shield, and he can just go for a Rock Slide and gonna KO us, which is fine. But yeah, Excadrill is definitely a Pokemon I can highly recommend you to invest in. I also have like enough XL candy for that thing for the level 51, but I rather play the Classic right now, so I think I'm gonna let it be in Classic. Same with Dragonite. Dragonite is my only 100% AV Dragonite, so I'm definitely gonna just keep that as a level 40 for the time being right now, even though I have like 400 XL candy or something for that thing. But my opponent goes into Dragonite there. Oh, I think that was the Gale team again, wasn't that? Oh yeah, that's the Kyogre team with the Dialga Swap. That's basically, exactly, that's the team which I built against this team there. Because like nearly everybody played the Kyogre, Dialga Swap, Togekiss in the back. Having two Steel Types in the back is just so beautiful for that. Here my opponent has a Dragon Tail Groudon, also something I want to try out, but I don't think it's good in the back. I think it's better as lead. So here my opponent kinda struggles a bit then now with the Melmetal, and we can get him actually pretty low. Can survive another move here, I think, and get to another move as a Wolfos. Yep, we can go for the superpower there. We're gonna die after this move, but we have him low already. We can go into our Dragonite, we can farm him down. I actually wish that I didn't get the extra move in there because I have to swap out now anyway. But I actually farm him down. Was not the smartest move. I should have swapped out immediately into my Excadrill. My opponent has the Giratina here now against us and does not look too good, sadly. Giratina is a bit too tough for the Excadrill. Giratina is just way too bulky, has like too much attack, and has like such a spammy move with what is it called? Omni the Wind. So there's nothing really we can do here. We can try to go for another Dragon or something like this, but there's no way that we can win this game anymore, sadly. Go for the drill run here, and my opponent does not shield and swaps out now to Dialga. Very interesting. I can go for another drill run against the Dialga. And is our health enough to KO this Dialga? Still, our health gonna be so close, but like so enough for another drill run there. I can go for the Dragonite swap in there because his play was to farm us down there, and we can KO him with the Dragon Tail, and we're gonna win this game. Next up, Mewtwo lead. I hate Mewtwo lead with this team. You still have two Steel types in the back, but Mewtwo is always scary no matter what. Here I know that's definitely not a Focus Blast. Focus Blast is rarer now, which is good for us, but it's definitely not a Focus Blast. My opponent goes into Kyogre. I should have went for Rock Slide first, actually. That was not the right play. He also got an extra move in. And if I went for Rock Slide first, I think I could have got to 2 superpowers still. Yeah. And yeah, this was not perfectly well played there. I'm gonna shield here, expecting a Blizzard potentially. And he actually has a Blizzard, so a good shield on my part. And now let's see what he has on the back. My opponent goes into the Mewtwo again. And I'm gonna go for the Dragon Claw. Put him low. I actually shouldn't have shielded this one. That was kind of stupid. I already got basically the Kyogre out of the way. My opponent is Dialga here, but he surrenders because Excadrill is too strong. I think I always would have won this, but it would have been actually close if he has Dragon... What's it called? Dracometeor? Dracometeor, he would have been able to KO the Excadrill in time. So maybe he ran Thunder, then it's definitely over. Yeah, my opponent swaps in. Like, I love this opponents. He swapped in their Dialga. Excadrill does not care. They cannot get to Dracomedia before they die after a drill run. Like, there's no way for them. And my opponent goes into the Giratina again, which I'm fine with, and we can just go for a drill run here. Gonna do some damage, got to another drill run. I always try to see P-tie on them, so maybe they throw, but they never threw, which is the clever play on their part, as they can go for Dragon Claws now against the Dragonite, which is gonna hurt a lot, but we can survive this one. I'm gonna shield, maybe it's like Giratina in the back, Giratina Togekiss in the back, and it is. And we have a move start already, and we can just go straight for the Rock Slides. Nothing to worry about. We're gonna go straight and force some shields here, which is beautiful. And I think after one shield we can farm down after another Rock Slide. We're gonna get both shields here. I think my opponent has to go for the boost to win this. And they go for the boost, and they did not get it, which is beautiful. I actually didn't have a single opponent getting a boost against... Oh no, I actually had like one guy who got the boost against me. But that was a boost that didn't really matter for the game. Yeah, just go for the Rock Slide, does not matter for us. As if he KOs us here, we still have the Dragon Claw, which would have been enough. Next opponent, we have Dragonite against Giratina, floaty Giratina. Good for us. He goes into Togekiss. Good for us. So we have our Melmetal. And I don't know, can we get to 2 Rock Slide there before he gets to 1 move? We can. So yeah, he basically is forced to either shield there or let it go. And he let it go, which is fine for us. Goes back into the floaty one. And we have enough health that we can survive all the Shadow Claws at this point of time. So we can just go for some Rock Slides. And yeah, I don't know why people hate Melmetal so much. It's like I hate the other Pokemon that are not accessible as easy as this one, like way more. And Melmetal is neither really bulky or like kinda broken or anything like that. It just has like really normal moves with just good coverage, which makes it good, but like I wouldn't say it's broken in any means there. Yeah, my opponent is a Mamoswine, really spicy there. I don't know if we can win this now, as he has some extra energy and we need like at least some extra damage for him for the drill run there, and he gets the extra move in again, which does not look too good for us. We also get the extra move in at least. We can go for a drill run there, and now we have to get to 2 drill runs before he gets to 1 more move, and he gets the extra move in again. So it doesn't look too good for us. I also kind of, he lets us go. Why does he let us go? What I can do now is go into my Dragonite and like force some shields, force his energy there, which he's gonna do, which is good for me. And I can just, he gets the boost, oh no, and we're gonna be able to get to the drill run. This was a game where my opponent got the boost, but didn't really matter, at least not early game. Early game boosts are like so broken. This late game, most of the time, don't really matter too much. Next opponent has the Rhyperior, which is cool, like a really, really cool Pokemon to see again, which I think has some play right now anyway. But yeah, just the coverage which it has is like so good. Having a Surf and a Rock Rocker is like super good. And my opponent goes for the Surf first as a bait, and we're just gonna go and swap into our Melmetal to farm down with a Thunder Shock. Goes into Palkia, which is good for us. Why you always kind of want to swap out here is Dragonite is really good against Kyogre. And when you go into your Melmetal, most of the time you get Kyogre out of the way, and you actually win the 0 shields with Kyogre against Kyogre. So you always either get the switch advantage back, or you get a shield from your opponent if they have Kyogre. That's why you also like have the Melmetal Dragonite combination, which is like super good. Here my opponent has a Palkia, I can just farm down with my Dragonite. Goodbye there. And it's a Kyogre in the back, and we're gonna be able to go for the Dragon Claw there. I kinda want to bait him. Even if we don't bait him, it's totally fine. We can just go for, I think, 2 more Dragon Claws after this anyway. But we're actually going to get the correct bait out of there, and we can go for the Hurricane immediately. We need some damage on him because our Excadrill doesn't want to fish this thing, and this is going to be a good game. And into the last game, we're going to have Dragonite against Togekiss. Really bad lead here. We're going to go into Excadrill in this point of time, because against Togekiss, the Melmetal is just way better than the Excadrill. But what we can do here right now is we can go for some drill runs, and against Dragon Tail Groudon we can actually gain back switch advantage in the 2 shields, which is super cool. And we can go for another drill run. This would KO him, and he shields. He's actually best buddied as well, and not the best IVs. But we can go for another shield there, go for 1 drill run, hope he shields here. He needs like one more move to get to the next one, but we also need one more move, and we're gonna be able to KO him here at this point of time. Now it depends what he has in the back and what he's going into. And he has a Giratina floaty one as well, which is really good for him, and he swaps immediately into Togekiss. But because Togekiss has some more energy, and because I time my moves so bad there, he's gonna be able to get to the Flamethrower at this point of time, which puts us in a really bad spot. If we like swap, I didn't expect him to swap immediately there. He had just tried to get like least farm for my opponent, and here I make the biggest mistake. I go for the, I didn't expect that I get to the move anyway there at all. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. He lacked like one move. If I went for the Rock Slide, I would have won this game most likely, which is kind of sad. So I just like pressed some random buttons, oopsie. And yeah, this was a crazy misplay, but yeah, this is gonna cost us a game here. Good game to my opponent. I hope I see you in the next video. Tomorrow, most likely a Lament Cup again. Maybe a Slugma, we have to see.